Here at the flume with his little guy, but there's also someone else here that I'm with. Hey, walk over this way a second. I'm gonna go over here. And it's this guy here, Mr. John Vega. So, John Vega is an interesting guy. You were saying his strength. What were you saying is his strength?
I was saying thank you, Stephen, for not having prejudice against me for having certain beliefs and still taking me to the flume anyway, and showing that you don't, showing that you believe truly in religious liberty.
Okay, yeah.
You do not discriminate.
That's a strength. Hello.
Hi.
So, well, thank you for those words.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like
most Adventists and even the offshoot Adventists or the fringe Adventists, they kick me out of their camp meeting just because I keep the feast, which Jesus kept the feast days. So it doesn't make sense.
I certainly am not on the same page with you, but this is the thing. Have you ever heard of that guy? I forget his name.
But you understand religious liberty. That's the difference.
Yeah, right. I saw this documentary where this black guy became friends with all the Ku Klux Klan leaders.
I saw that.
You saw that?
Yeah, that's on CNN.
It's not like
United Shades of America.
Yeah, it's not like that between us, but
yeah.
I think I'd like to get a message to the world. Just because you don't agree with someone doesn't mean you have to not be friends with them.
Amen.
But something else. I'm not going to judge the pastors or any of those people that don't allow you in their churches and stuff like that, because that's their choice or whatever.
Yeah, me either.
But personally, myself, I want everybody to come. I think it's the pastor's of leaders' responsibility to know how to keep his flock under, not under control, but under a knowledge and understanding of what is right and wrong, but let them ultimately make their own choices. So,
well, you know, I watched the movie, the Adventist movie, the recent one that was made. I can't remember the name of it, but it's about the, you know, Ellen White and how the church developed. And in that movie, at one point, it's a pretty decent movie. And at that point, I wish I knew the name of it because I'd tell your audience. But at one point, they showed the little lady that came into the Adventist movement and started saying, we need to keep the Sabbath. And everybody started treating her bad. And it started becoming a separating wall between all the Adventists that did keep the Sabbath and all those that didn't. And that's how I see the feast days, as doing the same thing right now.
So, John, he's a feast day keeper guy. I am not. But I love the Lord, and he